Hi guys. I thought I hit record before and I didn't. So now I'm finally recording. Okay. Um so I can't be with you today. I'm so sorry. I have to take my son to the doctor and you're going to do a 1 hour activity. So, because eighth graders are right in the middle of clay, and I'm not sure that all of you know exactly what to do without my help. And seventh graders were doing our one class period activities for our mask making, and sixth graders were glazing, and we're not going to do that without me there also. So it's still creative and it's still fun. We're going to use these to decorate our room for the winter season. We're going to be making half sheets of paper, crumpled paper, stained glass. So it's also one of those things that you're going to be drawing, like adding color and lines into small spaces. And whenever our brains are focusing on those small things, and it's only one thing at a time, it's like, okay, this is going to be red. This is going to be orange. Your brain really gets to just kind of focus and space out a little bit. And it can be actually pretty meditative and calming to do this as well. And everybody's going to need to have one. So make sure you put your name on the back. Maybe before you crumple it, after you crumple it, whatever you want to do. I'll put my name on it before I crumple it. And you're gonna get credit for this too. So make sure if you are here today that you're doing this for the hour, okay? The half sheets of printer paper are on the materials table and Sharpies are on the materials table. And I just put in a bunch of these brand new, like, not the super fine point, these are regular fine point Sharpies. And then for adding color, you can do whatever you want. I did put the Crayola markers out there. You can use Sharpie markers. You can use your own markers, whatever you have. You can use colored pencils, whatever you have, okay? So my name's on the half sheet of paper. Now I'm gonna crumple it. Just crumple it up, nice and tight. You might even wanna like open it up and kind of crumple it again, okay? So the idea is that your crumples, and you can get some aggression out during this too, your crumples are going to end up being the pieces of your stained glass. And I'm using construction paper, but you guys are going to have printer paper. Okay, so now you can see how it's a crumpled sheet of paper, right? There's all these little like hills and valleys. And I don't have a document camera at my house, so bear with me. I'm gonna try to like angle this towards my hands. Oh, it's not terrible. Okay. So then I'm gonna take the Sharpie, and you want like a pretty decent tip on the Sharpie. That's why I loaded a bunch of new Sharpies into that little like green circular thing. Okay, and flatten it out a little bit. And then this part actually might take you longer than adding color, because I'm just gonna take a look and see where all of my major lines are. And I'm noticing lots of different types of lines as I do this. Like some are like up, some are down, like kind of like concave and convex. I'm gonna put a little sheet on Google Classroom too for the history of stained glass, because stained glass typically has history in like churches or cathedrals. Sometimes it's tied to like religious things, but it also can just be like a really beautiful way of telling a story, because usually it's all just pictures. Sometimes there's like text or numbers with it, but it's usually all like visual images or kind of like these abstract. So you can kind of see what I'm doing here. Go slow with this too. Okay, go nice and slow. Then when you're all done, you're gonna see that you have all these really beautiful abstract shapes that are kind of like this like glass, like mosaic almost. A mosaic is like a tile or glass that is made up of a bunch of different colors and shapes, like I already just said. Okay, I feel like I'm kind of repeating myself, probably because I'm trying to concentrate and talk at the same time. Okay. So I could keep going with this, and this was kind of fun. I like almost didn't want to stop. So then once you have all these like crumpled shapes outlined, you are going to pick a color scheme. So I've got all these colors here. And I think mine are, I'm just going to use all these colors. I just really, I like them all. And you could do like cool color scheme though. You could do like a warm color scheme. You could just pick like 3 colors that work really well. Okay. And then you're just gonna fill in every single space so that the only thing on this paper will be color and then your black out like stained glass outlines. Okay, and then like I said, we're gonna decorate our classroom windows with them for the winter and it'll look really nice. All right, so that is what you're gonna do today. Make sure you do not lose it because I'm gonna give you credit for it. And if you don't have it, you can't get credit for it because you're not gonna have a chance to redo it. So make sure you're not like, oh, I didn't know and I threw it away. Okay, keep it. He doesn't sound very sick, does he? Yeah, that's his cough, yeah. All right. He's got a nasty cough, so that's why we're going to the doctor tomorrow. Either way, be kind and respectful and listen to our sub. Get right to work after this, get all the materials that you need, and I will see you on Wednesday.